So during what was it, like an interview with Take Two CEO, included Phil Spencer and the like, it was mentioned that Xbox Game Pass has 30 million subscribers. Phil tried to be a little cheeky about it, but because Microsoft don't like releasing numbers. I think they really only release them during quarterly breakdown and stuff or something like that. Anyway, the point is the 30 million Gamecast Pass subscriber mark is obviously huge and another milestone. And while people like David Jaffrey could sit there, or Colin Moriarty could sit there and bitch and moan, or try to claim how Game Pass is hurting the industry, or hurting developers, and people who followed suit with that nonsense. I think at this point, when they got 30 million subs for Game Pass, 120 million in total for Xbox Live, I think Xbox, Microsoft know what they're doing. You know, People could try to pretend to continue to pretend to hate Xbox all they want now, or try to say it's a failure, try to say third place, blah blah blah. But sales hasn't been the main factor in years. Even Sony has sees the value in retaining consumers over just people who buy a console, play one or two games, and don't touch it again. And that's the strategy with things like xCloud and Game Pass to keep you engaged in the Xbox ecosystem and keep you loyal to the Xbox brand in the same way that people keep their Netflix subscriptions, keep their Hulu subscriptions, or whatever the case is. They want so that's why engagement is has been important to their strategy since at least 2015, 2016. From the moment Quantum Break was announced on PC to exclusives being announced day and day on Game Pass, all this was just pushing their consumer base and gamers more and more to this idea of an ecosystem more so than one dedicated box. You gotta pay $60 or $70 per game, but instead, hey, be dedicated to our platform. We're giving you 400 games. If you're on Ultimate, you have over 400 games due to the addition of EA Plus or EA Access, whatever it's called. But anyway, you got over 400 games, and boom, hey. But so just to be low in our ecosystem, this, and that. So that's why when the Take Two CEO said 30 million, it's a huge success. You know, eh, and not only that, remember, 70% of the Xbox Series S and X owners are what? Subscribe to Game Pass. Now the sales of the new consoles aren't nearly close to the state of the Xbox One because the generation just started. But having that level of attachment rate is going to be huge going forward, where everybody who are buying these new Xboxes are subscribing to it as well. So you got millions of people still using Live. That's why Xbox Live not going anywhere. And I know people have kind of been calling for the end. That's why that's not going anywhere. Because even let's say if all 30 million of the Xbox Game Pass subs are on Ultimate, that's still 90 million live users, and it's still very profitable for the Xbox brand. And then not only that, it is interesting that the Take Two CEO is the one mentioning this. Maybe there's some truth to the rumors about Take Two being purchased by Microsoft. That's why they are working together and on that conference interview. I don't know. I'm not in the business of rumors. I'm in the business of, talking about gaming and stuff. But just mention that hey, maybe there's something there, and the likes of Colin Moriarty was right to be scared. Anyway, enjoy your day, and I'm out.